punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings! Adam Thielen, 69 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-2. Polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taylor now to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
From just shy of midfield, Jones, he gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go. I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone tried to account for someone, but unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Jones off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Cousins now buying time to his left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Conklin there to make the grab. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. And he will have a Patriots first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, open man is Asiasi, the tight end.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
First down, here's Cousins, sliding out of the pocket. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Steps away. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down now, but the clock continues to move. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll leave this one for White. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 4. Back to throw again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. It's caught. This is White. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side, Myers. Working with a 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jones. And a dump off to White. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Patriots 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40, the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
They go play action. Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action now. Cousins. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive of 4 plays, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taylor now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert a 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's a running play now for Thielen. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Handoff comes to Cook. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. A run there with Cook not going to accomplish much. Call it no gain. 2nd down coming up. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run for it. Cook. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19. Yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here will go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Madison. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14. That drive along, spanning 15 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. Now a hit and a loose football. And this belongs to the Vikings. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Madison. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Again, Madison. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
New England's offense set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throwing, Jones. Complete, Hunter Henry with the grab. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Jones. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Cousins here to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. Open man here is Conklin.
Head coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a head on him, do they?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give, this is Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half.